guys, welcome back to another cut above with Chris, and I'm going to be shaving my head now. I've just finished my face. Well, I'm sort of tempted to use the Mitchell's wool fat on my hair. I think I will actually. I was going to use the Omega cream. I think I'll use the Mitchell's wool fat, see how it goes. It's such a great shave with it on my face. So I'm just going to bloom it again because it's went hard. Well, it's not Mitchell's wool fat, sorry, it's Kent's shaving soap, but it's a rebranded Mitchell's wool fat. Got a little tiny nick in my lip there. Is that a nick? No, I don't think it is. Right, so I've already prepped my head with some Curaçao pre-shave, Curaçao green. Just going to fill the bowl up. I'm going to change my blade over. Just got a brand spanking new Astro blade. Sink full of water, which I'll be emptying out shortly because it'll be full of hair as well. About two plus weeks head growth on my head here, guys. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge getting rid of it. I'm just going to wet my head. And here we go. I'll just use what's left over from my face shave on my Muhle R41. Jesus, I don't think this is going to go down well. My hair's actually so long that the lather's not really coating it all. Soap on the brush. This is going to be a challenge, I think. A real challenge. As you can see, it's sort of just matting the hair to my head. Here we go, guys. Yeah, as I suspected, it's going to blur it up quite a bit. Could be a long shave, guys. Hope you've got a bag of popcorn ready. This is more of an experiment than anything. I knew it wasn't going to be a great shave. I knew it wasn't going to just whip the hair off. As you can see, definitely taking the hair down. Just obviously not as good as the usual, because my hair's normally a lot shorter, but I just wanted to do this just to show you guys that you don't technically you don't have to shave your head down with an electric razor, or trimmer should I say, in order to be able to shave it. Especially the R41 if you've only got DE razors. Cutthroat, different matter completely. The cutthroat would just eat through this, no problem. But I don't have the guts yet. to grab one and give it a go. The other issue will be, I'll probably need another razor blade soon. Because doing a shave of this magnitude, it's going to chew through the blade. But as you can see, it's doing a pretty good job. Not doing a great job, but it's doing a good job. What I'm going to do, just give me a second guys, I'll be back in a second. Welcome back. So what I've done here guys, I don't want to waste the Mitchell's Wilfat, this Kent's shaving soap on my head, especially for this shave. So what I've done is I've whipped up a good thick creamy lather of probably my favourite head shaving cream, the Omega. Alright, so here we go, this should definitely look a lot better. And I've also changed my brush over to my Wow Silver Tip brush. See how we go. So far so good, much better slickness actually. I think this cream's just, I mean I think it's pretty much designed for barber shops. I know that sounds daft because technically you can use any shaving cream or soap in a barber shop, but this stuff, I don't know, it just seems to be built for heavy shaving. I've actually got two little spots on top of my head, so I will cut them because you can't help yourself with this razor when there's anything that's not smooth. You will inevitably cut it or nick it. It's the nature of the beast with this razor. I normally turn around guys for the camera, but because I'm having to rinse so quickly all the time, I'm just going to keep it forward. I think the blade is almost done. Either that, or I've just got thicker hair on the back of my head. Which is a big possibility, considering there's not much on top. For this video, guys, I'm sorry, it's going to be water, cream and everything. It's going to be slightly longer than my usual. But I think it's to be expected. I almost make a hell of a mess shaving my head. There we go. Not much commentary, guys. I'm sort of having to concentrate here. Just do that. Still a good few chunks floating around there. As you can see, the Omega does a cracking job lathering for your head. Definitely highly recommend for the head. I recommend it for your face as well, but I just find for a head shave it's absolutely brilliant. Right, finally, I think I can go against the grain now, get the razor nice and clean, and here we go. For those of you out there looking for any tips or tricks, I do find when I do cut myself, it's because I sort of slide instead of coming straight across, I sort of slide up too much of a quick angle and it just cuts into my skin, and it's just through lack of concentration at the end. It's you just got to stay focused with your head shaves all the time. And obviously, just using the Edwin using the R41, you run that risk all the time anyway, there's just nothing you can do about it. On some occasions. But as you can see, this is where the difficulty comes, especially for me on my back of my head. If I don't use this razor, an aggressive razor, or a sharp blade, it shudders all the way up my head. When I'm using a sharp blade, which this to me is, the Asco blade is a sharp blade. Not as sharp as a feather or a kai, but use a sharp blade and an aggressive razor, it tends to just nick through that hair as you're coming up. It stops the juddering, which then reduces the risk massively of cutting yourself. And it makes a massive difference. Stephen the Suffolk shaver actually picked it up in one of my early shaves, head shaves. I just thought it was natural, I just thought that's what happens when you do the back of your head. But when he said it was juddering, it sort of made sense that if you don't get it smoothly over your skin, you're going to encounter issues. And even then, I very rarely cut myself, even with the juddering. But I do get a much closer shave. And always keep reapplying your soap. You've got to keep that soap nice and lathered up. God, it's brilliant cream, this soap is. It really is cracking cream. Love it. Love it. One thing I love about this R41, I can go over the same spots over and over and over again. I just nicked that bit right there. I normally nick that bit. I think I've actually got a little scar there. That's a bit I normally nick. Grab all the, just for this final pass. Oh, that could be a nick. After talking myself about it, I think I've actually just done it. much more off there, guys. That is literally BBS. Right, I've just got to go and take my daughter to school. I'll be back to finish off in 2 minutes. Thank you. Right guys, just to finish off, as you can see I've finished off with BBS. Tiny nick there, I'm not too fussed about that. And I have got a tiny little one on there. So look, hey, probably rushed it a bit today, but I still enjoyed it. Still a great shave. The Cool Fix by Shaveworks. Beautiful stuff. Say every time I use it, buy some, put it in your den. Best stuff you'll ever buy. Stings like buggery when you have a bad shave. Just as well that I had a good shave. Alright, and to finish off, Nivea Men Originals. Now guys, that's me done and dusted. I'll catch you guys in the next shave. Thank you.